Hello everyone. Here we are from Computer Science and Engineering Department. We are going to present our environment science mini project. So our project name is Smart Forest Fire Detection System. We are done this project under the guidance of Professor G. Singan ma'am. So let's start. So these are my team members Shubham, Shankar and Onkar and myself Vishal Elmar. So here is the introduction of our project. As you know, safety and security has always been the prime concern of mankind. So safety is most important and required thing to us. So forest fires are major problems occurring in wild areas cause significant destroy the natural and human resources. As you know, there is got fires in forest in many areas like Amazon and many more. So there are many phenomena that are in the way of extinction. So that can be saved by making such a project. So here is a problem statement for our project. Due to forest fires, there is loss of fauna and flora. There is excessive emission of carbon dioxide into environment caused by forest fires, and this causes natural species loss, and also the level of pollution is increasing. So here is objective of our project. As you can see, we going to build an emergency system that have fire notification using applications based on mobiles. So detection the fire as fast as possible and its exact localization uh, is the way to get notified using our fire forest detection system. Such a detection system is aimed to design using flame sensor and many components. So
We use NodeMCU ESP8266, flame sensor, breadboard, jumper wires, and power supply for connecting or to complete the circuit. Flame sensor having three phases, VCC, ground, and D0 phase. NodeMCU having different phases, but we use V in, ground, and D1 phase. Connect NodeMCU to breadboard, then connect VCC phase of flame sensor to V-in phase of node MCU using jumper wires. Then connect ground phase of flame sensor to ground phase of node MCU wire. Then connect D0 phase of flame sensor to D1 phase of node MCU. Connect node MCU to power supply using USB cable. When connection done, then check LED indicator of both node MCU and flame sensor. If both indicators are on, then our connection is complete. Next.
So hi, I am explaining the code and the how to install Blink software. So first we define the install the Blink software with the help of Play Store. So I am explaining the code. So first you can define the hash define Blink print serial. That is we use Blink software for this code. We define the header file with the help of ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, that is ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h. This is the first header file, and second is hash include blink simple ESP8266.h. Blink simple is the software we can use for this program. Blink timer is the object we created here. So also we use the Wi-Fi name, that is Shankar, and the Wi-Fi password we take it as 1234567 8. So we use the Blink begin with authentication, password, and SSID. Pin mode is D1 input and pull up time server we can use the with the help of Blink software. So I am explaining about the Blink software. How Blink works. Blink was designed for the IoT things. It can control hardware remotely. It can display sensor data. It can store data, visualize it, and many other cool things. Blink app allow to you creating amazing interfaces for the your project using various project. Blink server we can use for these various types of IoT things. We can use the for project Blink library, that is ESP8266 .h. We use the Blink library, and other library also which connection we can use the Wi-Fi model. Our model name is ESP8266 Wi-Fi module, and Blink app and Blink server can connect the Blink libraries and internet access of your choice like Wi-Fi, and so display our need to help Blink software. So Blink works on the internet and other Wi-Fi model. We use the Wi-Fi model. We use smartphone for the messaging info for the fire detection system. Using first we download the Blink software, then create a Blink account for this and do the project on this. So share the demonstration video.
So now we can see the actual demonstration. So we can open the Arduino IDE. So this is the actual code which was explained earlier. So this is the actual code. Now we need to verify this code. So we can connect our system to the laptop using the USB cable. So we can see here we connect our system to the laptop. So as this is the our code, we can verify this code by clicking on verify button at the top. So we can see that the code is verifying. So for this code we need to download some libraries which are NodeMCU library and Blink application library. I have downloaded it earlier. So we can see that code is verifying. So we can see here our code is verified, that is it is ready to use. So we need to upload this code on the NodeMCU. So just click on this upload button. So we can see here the green color, which means the uploading starts, and we can see here 40% uploading is done till now, and it is uploading. We can see notification here that uploading is started. Now we can see here uploading is done here. So our program is uploaded in the NodeMCU. So we are going to unplug this system from the laptop. So we can connect this NodeMCU system to power supply via power bank, and we create the heat around this flame sensor, and we can see the notification on the mobile that fire in the forest at sensor 1. We see here the notification after creating heat near the flame sensor. So we can just unplug the source and we wait for some time, and we get the notification on mobile that our system is went offline. We see the notification here. So this is the working of our project. Thank you.